Welcome back to Python tutorials. I am Venkat. In this video, we are going to look at the Python syntax. In the previous video, we have discussed about Python execution inside the command prompt. Okay, as part of that, we have executed this Python -- version command to know the installed Python version. Okay, but how we can find that using the IDE? So we can do that using sys library. Okay, we need to import the sys library and we need to use the sys.version. Okay, let us look at that. This is the PyCharm IDE. Let me write that code. Import sys, then print sys.version. Okay, let me execute that. So you can see it is printing the Python installed version. But so the font looks very small. Let me increase that. Go to File and Settings and go to Font. Make it bigger. Let me put 25 font. Okay. Okay, this looks okay. Let me change the colors also. Go to Settings, Color Scheme, and the console colors. So this one we don't need to know it. Let me fade it out. Yeah, that would be better. And when it comes to this one, you just need to select this and select this color. Okay, so now I'm modifying the second one. Okay, let me select this. Yeah, that's good. So you can see the other messages got fade out and the only output is highlighted. Okay, that would be better. So this is how we will know the version of the Python using the PyCharm. Let's go back to the slides. And next slide is about the Python syntax. The first point here is, in Python, we don't use semicolon. So in other programming languages like C#, Java, JavaScript and TypeScript, so we commonly use semicolon to declare the end of the statement. Okay, but in Python, we don't need any semicolon. So the moment we put the semicolon, we will get the error. You can see it is showing the error. Okay, so we can remove that semicolon. And the next point is, no curly braces used to indicate a block of code or scope. Normally, in other programming languages, if you want to indicate if block or while block or any method block or any method scope, we use curly braces, right? But in Python, we don't use curly braces. Then what we will use in Python? So the third point says, in Python, we use indentation to indicate a block of code or scope. So unlike other programming languages, so in Python we use indentation to indicate the if block or while block or for loop block or method block. We use the indentation. Okay, let us look at that, how we can do indentation. Let me remove this piece of code. I am putting if suppose 100 greater than 99, print 100 is bigger value. Okay, so now you can see I'm executing it. 100 is bigger value. It is working. So here you can see I'm not putting any curly braces. Okay, I'm just giving the space. So how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Okay, so you may ask, 4 spaces required every time? No, minimum 1 space is required. See, I have removed 3 spaces and still it is working. Okay, so minimum 1 space, maximum 4 spaces we can use. Okay, but you can also ask one more question. For single line statement, we don't need curly braces. Okay, let us put another line. Print. This is inside the if. Okay, So now if condition is satisfied, these two statements should be executed. Okay. Let me put another line without indentation. Print this is outside the if. Okay. So let me put 4 spaces, that is more readable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Minimum 1 space, maximum 4 spaces we can use. Okay. So now I am executing it. Execute. You can see the 2 statements inside if is executed and 1 statement outside if is executed. Okay. This is correct. So now let me modify. So 100 is greater than 200. So now these 2 statements should not get executed, right? Because these 2 are inside the if condition. Let me execute. You can see only the outside if condition statements are getting executed, right? So that means any lines if you put in this indentation will comes under the if block. Okay. So if you put any statement without indentation, it will come out of that particular if block. Okay. So with this we'll get to know in Python, if you want to indicate a block or scope, we will use indentation or spaces. Okay. That's the second and third points. So now when it comes to the variable declaration, in other programming languages, we use some keyword to declare the variables. Suppose in JavaScript, we use var keyword or let keyword, right? So in C#, we use var keyword or string int something else, right? But in Python, we don't use any keywords to declare a variable. Okay, then how we can declare? Okay, let us see. In Python, we will declare values directly with the variable name. So x is the variable. Let me put age. Age is the variable name. And if you assign value after equal, then that's a variable declaration. You can see age equal to 100. Now age is a variable and it has value 100. Now you can ask one more question. What is the data type of this age variable? Python will calculate the data type based on the right side value. So if you are assigning integer value from right side, then the data type of age is integer. If you are assigning string from right side, then data type of age is a string. If you are assigning floating value, the data type is floating, right? So that's the variable declaration. Let me print if age greater than 18, print you are eligible for voting. Okay, right? So I have declared a variable age and I am checking whether eligible for voting or not. You can see you are eligible for voting. Okay. So and also we can print if you want to know the data type, we can use type of age. Okay. So now it will print the data type of age. You can see it is an integer, right? So let me put this inside the quotations. Okay, now 100 is inside quotations. Let me look at the data type. Now this is a string, right? So based on the value you are assigning, it is taking the data type. Okay, that's how we will declare the variables. Okay, so in variables video, we will see full details about the variable declaration. The next point here is comments. In Python, we use hash symbol. In Python, we use hash symbol to declare the comments. Why we need comments? So if you want to describe piece of code, what it is doing and other details, you need comments. You can use hash symbol, and this is age variable declaration. Okay. So compiler will ignore the statements you are starting with hash symbol. Okay. So you can see here. So here it is printing this one. let me make it hash age. So now you can see the error. Okay, unresolved reference age. You cannot execute the lines marked with the hash symbol. Now let me put hash in front of print statement. Let me execute. So nothing comes out because it is commented. Okay, so that's how we can put single line comments. If you want to put multi-line comment, so we can use hash before. This is second line hash, this is third line. Like this we can put multiple lines. Okay, but do you need to really put hash in every line starting? So we have to. This is the only way provided in Python. But there is one workaround for multi-line comments. So if you want to declare a multi-line string in Python, we will use 3 quotations. Okay. So see that. So this is multi-line string declaration. Okay. So now I can go to next line. This is second line and this is third line. So like this we can declare a string in multiple lines, but if you don't assign this to any variable, then compiler will execute this, but it cannot do anything, right? Because it is not assigned to anything. So this is also workaround. We can use a multi-line comment using the 3 quotations. Okay, string declaration, also multi-line comment. Okay, so this is how we can use single line comments and multi-line comments in Python. So this is about the Python syntax in brief. If you feel this video is useful, please like and share so that YouTube will show this video to more people. If you have any queries, please ask in the comment box. I'll try to reply. Thank you for watching.